Good morning to all of you. I am Dipankar Ghosh. Welcome all of you to our production technology lecture classes. In the previous video lectures already we are discussed about your various types of welding defects. So up to overlap defects already we get completed. Let's discuss from the next welding defects, which is named as slag inclusion. So actually the presence of non-metallic substances in the metal is known as slag inclusion. That means if there is any slag in the weld, then it affects the toughness and metal weldability of the given material. This decreases the structural performance of the weld material. Slag is formed on the surface of the weld or between the welding turns. So actually we know that when the metal are placed inside your blast furnaces, so due to burning we are using coal and some fluxes, so these are already mixes with the metal. So when we segregate that metal on the blast furnace, the heavier part, that means the metallic part, are in the lower side and the slags are on the upper side. Still some amount of slag is in with the metal, it should be just solidified. So when that metal is used for various production purpose, so some amount of slags are remain with the parent metal, and when these parent metal are get welded, then again again melted to its fusion temperature, then that slags again come out and it will stick on the upper surface of the material, so which decreases the strength of the weld. So let us discuss now the causes of slag. Slag is formed if the welding current density is very small, as it does not provide the required amount of heat for the melting the melter surface. Then if the welding speed is too fast, then also slag may occur. If the edge of the weld surface is not cleaned properly, then also slag may form. Improper welding angle and travel rate of welding rod. So these are the main causes of slag inclusion. So in the figure you can see here, these are the deep black color is showing your how it looks like actually. Okay, then how we should prevent it. So there are some ideas. If we are adopting this method, then we can easily avoid these welding defects, which is named as slag inclusion. So the remedies are: number 1, increase the current density; number 2, adjust the welding speed so that the slag and weld pool do not mix with each other; number 3, clean the weld edges and remove the slags of previous weld layers; number 4, have a proper electrode angle and travel rate. So now we are going to discuss the next welding defects, which is named as incomplete fusion. So in this figure, incomplete fusion means incomplete fusion occurs when the welder does not accurately weld the material and the metal pre-solidifies, which leads to a gap which is not filled with the molten metal. That means you can see in the this figure, when you should visualize it, so here you are having some air gap. That means the welder is not melting the molten metal so much, or you can he is having the faster welding process. So So that gap must be filled with the molten metal, but here we are not filled properly. So what's happened? Due to that problem, the strength of that weld should harm severely. That means the strength is not so good. So now let us discuss about the causes of incomplete fusion. So number one, it occurs because of the low heat input. So definitely, if the heat, that means if we are using a arc welding process, then we have to check our input voltage and output voltage at regular interval, so that the proper output voltage should be go and pass, and it will hit the molten metal, it will hit the weld pool. So it occurs because of the low heat input. So when the input transformer voltage is less, so it varies the output transformer. Number two, when the weld pool is very large and runs ahead of the arc. So if you have to avoid that the weld pool area is not so large. Number three, when the angle of the joint is too low. So when the angle of the is very low, then also there should be a chance. So whenever we put a welding point, we must enlarge the angle. Number four, incorrect electrode and touch angle may also lead to incomplete fusion. That means if you are not choosing a proper electrode to a proper welding process, so we have to take necessary action so that to avoid this problem, that incorrect electrode may not be selected by the welder. So number five, improper bed position. Improper bed position, that means if it is when during welding process, it is recommended that the welder must weld in putting the two parent material in a weld table, so that it is on 180-degree angle. So, and to avoid for the best welding position. So you have to check the proper welding position, if it is horizontal and whether it is in vertical. So particularly this type of in vertical welding, this type of problem is generally occurs. So if you are using horizontal type welding process, then you can avoid easily incomplete fusion process. Then let us discuss about your remedies of incomplete fusion. Number one, increasing the welding current and decreasing the travel speed helps in removing the chance of complete fusion. So you have to increase the welding current. Then number two, reducing the deposition rate. We have to reduce the deposition rate. Number three, increasing the joint angle. So whenever we get welded together, so first we have to prepare the edges first. So during this edges preparation, we have to look the joint angles very much. So if the angle is large, then this type of problem is not generally occur. But if the joint angle is less, then the electrode cannot penetrate on the surface. Therefore, there should be a majority of chances so that the incomplete of fusion. Then number four, try to position the electrode and torch angle properly so that the edges of the plate melt away. So during that position, already we discussed this point. If the position of the welding is having horizontal to the surface, that means we are putting in a bench on the ground, then this type of problem can be easily avoided. So last one, positioning the bed properly so that the sharp edges with other beds cannot be avoided. Again, it is we have to take that idea, so that this during your edges preparation, the angle will be more, and when we are using a jigs or fixture for the welding, if you are using a jig or using a fixture, particularly we are using welding fixture. So if you are using a welding fixture, then this type of problem can be easily avoided. So these are the main defects or majority of the defects which generally we found in the welding process. Thank you.